They say every kingdom is born from blood, but ZAZZAU was born from steel, from a blade forged under a dying moon, tempered not with water, but with the tears of warriors. The Sword of Zaria, they called it, a weapon said to hold the soul of the first queen, Amina, the warrior who rode farther than any man and carved her name into the heart of the savannah. 4 generations, the sword was passed from one ruler to the next, a symbol of strength, unity, and justice. No ruler could sit upon the throne without first touching its hilt and swearing an oath to protect Zaria with courage and truth. And for a time, that oath was sacred. The kingdom prospered, trade flourished, and the walls of Zaria rose high and golden under the northern sun. But peace, like metal, can rust when left unguarded. One day, a young king took the throne, proud, ambitious, and restless. He saw the sword not as a symbol of duty, but of power. He boasted that with it, he would conquer all the lands between the rivers. The elders warned him, saying, "The blade is not for pride, but for purpose." But the king laughed, saying, "Amina's spirit fights with me." So he marched with his army into the desert, chasing glory. But the desert swallows pried faster than it swallows footsteps. One by one, his soldiers fell, to thirst, to heat, to betrayal. His generals turned on him, and when he drew the sacred sword, the steel glowed red, not with fire, but with judgment. The spirit of Amina spoke from the wind, her voice like thunder. The sword protects Zaria, not the man who forgets her. The ground shook, and the sword shattered into 3 glowing shards that vanished into the sand. The king crawled home in shame, stripped of power and title. Zaria wept for her fallen sons, and the elders sealed the throne room, vowing no ruler would rise again until the sword was made whole. And so it is said that somewhere beneath the dunes, the pieces of the ZAZZAU sword still lie buried, waiting for a heart pure enough to find them. The spirit of Queen Amina still rides the night, guarding her city from those who seek to rule it with greed instead of honor. The people of Zaria still whisper her name in the wind, saying, "The sword sleeps, but ZAZZAU still stands." So if this tale moved you, if you still hear the clash of steel in your soul, then subscribe, and keep the legend of Africa's forgotten heroes alive.